you guys, you've been in a few films.
Yes.
Seth and Paul together. So, are you friends in life, or is it just a work thing?
We are very intimate in life.
Okay.
Very good friends. Yes, very good friends in real life.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
It feels weird to be sitting here
On a
next
talk
to you,
show with
on a
you,
talk show,
yeah.
and I have nothing. We have nothing to do with each other's film.
No, we have nothing to do with each other. I specifically want his movie to fail, which is what's weird.
It's war.
It is. There's no business
It
here.
won't fail.
I don't think it
no,
will.
I don't
That's
think
why
it
it's
will.
okay.
Because Paul and Martin, you're in the film together, so presumably you know each other.
No.
I've been a big fan of Martin's for many years, and I was so excited to meet you. But it's a little strange because I'm meeting you now for the very first time, sitting next to you on this show.
Apparently, we're in the same film. You wouldn't necessarily know that.
But was the shoot so long that your paths never crossed, or?
Yeah. I mean, my path didn't cross with an awful lot of people in that film. I saw it for the first time today, and would you two listen, or...?
Sorry, they were distracted by food. They were like, oh, there's a beer here.
I know this story. I just...
We welcome you into our country. Yes, no...
as you were saying...
Yeah, this will help me sleep. Seth is currently starring in Bad Neighbours 2, Sorority Rising, which is out next Friday, May the 6th. This is all true. It's your film.
It is true.
Now, here's an extraordinary truth. Bad Neighbours, the first Bad Neighbours, took $270 million.
Yeah.
Well, no surprise they made another one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously most people saw First Bad Neighbours, where you were living next door to Zac Efron and the fraternity.
Yes.
So what happens this time? Who are your neighbours this time?
A group of 18-year-old girls are our neighbors who are trying to start a sorority, which is kind of the female version of a fraternity, which they don't have here. 18-year-old girls are frightening. They scare me a lot. I'm very uncomfortable around them. I don't know what to say around them. So it was a horrifying experience overall for me.
Because you do have long scenes where they're just in wet bikinis and
Yes.
things, and yeah.
It's hard. I mean, I shouldn't. It wasn't. It was difficult.
It was difficult.
It was difficult.
You don't get it. Acting's hard.
But the last time, when I think you were here to talk about the first one. And
It's so embarrassing to do press in front of someone you know.
Because Maxine, now some of the parts you've played over the years didn't thrill your family.
No.
No, because Shameless was quite out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, Shameless. Everyone knows Shameless. Was it your mom had the real problem with Shameless?
Yeah, she did. Yeah, when people used to say, "Oh, what have you been in?" She'd go, "Dinner, ladies." That was all she was proud of. Shameless was a little bit too much, you know, topless ironing and yeah. Was too, yeah, for anybody.
did say
If
yes.
anybody's mum, not even mine, would have been, you know.
Yeah,
Yes.
other people's mothers.
Yeah. So yeah.
Because Seth Rogen.
Yes.
Your parents, it's lovely. They're very supportive.
They are.
I think we've got a picture of your mom, Sandy.
That's my mom.
Mom Sandy. Now, is she Mrs. Rogen?
She is, yeah.
Mrs. Rogen.
Mrs. Sandy Rogen. Yeah.
And now this is cool. Like, what a cool mother she is. Because you tweeted a link to a video you did. You tweeted this thing, want to know how to roll a joint? Let me teach you. You did do this.
I taught people how to roll joints. It's community service, technically, so yeah.
You care too much.
Exactly, and it knocked a few hours off my sentence, so that...
And very sweetly, Mrs. Rogen, your mom, tweeted this. That's so great. So proud of your great abilities.
She's proud of me.
No, but please tell me, is this tattoo fake? This is a picture of your mom.
Oh, this is horrific. Yes, thank God that is fake. I genuinely do not like looking at that picture. There's something so weird.
That was made Knocked Up, right?
No, it was, I don't know what it's from.
It was made on Knocked Up because we all had them.
I think it might be, yeah. There was a point where that was a thing, I guess. But my mom put it on her upper breast, which is horrific to say. And it's horrible. It looks like something a prisoner would send me.
But Seth Rogen, you've worked with an actual tiger.
I did, yeah.
But like a real tiger, or like
A real tiger, yeah. It was very counterintuitive, I'll be honest. Yeah, I made a movie called The Interview that almost started a war. You might have heard of it.
That must have been the oddest time for you.
It was a horrible experience,
Yeah.
yes. It's bad to be blamed for almost starting a war. It's not fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super weird.
You know, I mean, no, because you must be just getting on with your life and kind of, hey, we made a silly comedy and
Yeah.
sort of like,
And then the president was talking about it.
Yeah.
A lot. Yeah, it was really bizarre. I had personal security, and then one day they just went away. I was like, I guess I'm safe now. Yeah, but there was a tiger.
in your house and everything.
Well, the studio provided the filmmakers with security in case someone from North Korea was going to kill us, I guess. And then literally one day, they were just gone. And we didn't get no one. I called everyone else. I was like, "Is your guy still there?" They're like, "No, my guy's gone." And I was like, "Maybe this is it. This is the attack." But it wasn't. The studio
one
just didn't
rang
want to pay for security anymore. And
So
deemed
no one
that-
rang you to say,
By
they're
the way,
leaving.
yeah, no, it was literally just one morning I came out, I was like, hey, yeah, oh no, he's not there anymore. Yeah, and I thought maybe a North Korean had taken him out. But no, instead Sony just didn't want to pay for him anymore. But yeah, it was a weird experience.
But part of the weirdness was you actually wrote a scene.
Yeah.
You wrote this.
Yes.
With a real tiger.
I wrote, yes, and we thought we'd be able to use visual effects like in Life of Pi and have a computer-generated tiger, and then we realized that we had no money, and so we had to get a real tiger from Toronto. I asked the guy.
nicer tiger.
I actually asked the guy where the tiger came from, and he said he got it from a stripper, which is crazy.
That's quite the act.
It was quite. That's what I said.
It's
A
hard to
stripper
tip,
and a
though.
tiger. Yeah, exactly. And don't touch her. And the tiger trainer, God bless him, if you were to make a list of things you did not want to hear a tiger trainer say, he systematically ticked every single thing on that list. He would be like, well, we'd be like, is it safe? He'd be like, well, they are killing machines, you know. Okay, that's cool. And he's like, so we were like, is this going to be okay to shoot? He's like, yeah. You don't plan on shooting this at night, do you? And we're like, yeah, it's at night. He's like, well, they hunt at night. So, and we're like, is it more dangerous at night? And he's like, it's around 30 to 40% more dangerous. And we're like, 30 to 40% more than what? Like, what's our baseline tiger level of danger? He's like, as long as it's not in a big open space. And we're like, it is in a big open space. And then we were just like, should we not do this? Like, should we just not do it? And there was, I'm not joking, 15 seconds of silence. And he goes, no, we can do it. And then the trainer's son, who was 18 years old, was the guy who was training it. And because we were like, why is your 18-year-old son doing it? He's like, he has a much better relationship with the tiger. And there was one moment where he got in a fight with his dad while they're holding the tiger. And he's really like, shut up, Dad, I'm doing this. And we're just like, there's a tiger here. No one got killed by the tiger.
Hooray! Happy ending. The last time you were talking about the first one, where you had a baby,
Yes.
played by twins, obviously, but there was one baby, and it got to see terrible things and hear
Yes.
terrible language. We kind of thought, oh, baby won't get it, but this time it's a toddler.
Yes, this time I think she got it.
No,
Which is,
Because who are the parents? Who's letting this happen?
the parents are very nice, well-paid people. Who, yeah, there's a running joke in the movie where our daughter plays with a pink dildo, essentially.
She is holding a dildo.
Yeah, and it's...
I was like, wow, how much did they pay those parents?
They can afford therapy for their daughter one day, which is a good thing, because she will probably need it.
And is she twins?
She that one is not twins. She is one of twins. Yeah.
How old is that little girl?
I think they're like 3.5 or something. I never talked to them, ever. I was very mean to them.
You don't want your name coming up in therapy.
I said, this is Hollywood, kid. You don't talk to number one. You hold your dildo and you sit there.